C7, here we go. 1, 2, back to G7, 3, 4. Here comes the turnaround to the D. 1, C7, 2, G7, 3, and then back to the D7. Alright, this time without counting. Hey, what's up everybody, Ty from TenThumbsPro.com coming at you with another lesson, and today we're breaking down how to do a strummer blues in G, alright? This is geared towards beginners who are super beginners. Maybe you've never even seen these chords, but I'm going to give you 3 easy chords. So if you've never played ukulele, or if you play just a little bit and you can strum a little bit, you're going to be able to get this one. But it's in G, and I also did a lesson on how to jam in G. So if you're a more advanced player and you have a friend that's more of a beginner, then one of you can do these strum patterns and the other can jam, and you've created a blues jam, which is very, very cool, alright? So all you really need to learn this lesson is that ukulele brain attention span. I'm going to have all the chords, all the strum, all the information on the screen. If you want a PDF to print out and follow along with this lesson and all our lessons, you can do so by becoming a Patreon. Starts with just $1 creation cap, so low as $1 a month. Very cheap, very easy, but if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I'm going to have all that information on the screen. It's not necessary to learn, but you will learn a little quicker, alright? Skype lesson 101 too if you want to take these lessons or these concepts to the next level. But if you came just because you want to get bluesy, that's cool. I dig it and I respect it. Grab that ukulele brain attention span, follow me on in, remember to get your t-shirt, and let's break this one down right now. Come on. Okay, so we've already done an easy strummer blues in A. Now I want to do one in G. I think that there's really the 4 easiest keys, or the 5 easiest keys for blues on the ukulele are going to be C, A, G, E, and D. Okay, F is also a good one. And I think that everybody out there should have these strummers in the bag so they can use them at a local jam, alright? So we're going to just go through a basic strummer in G. If you're a more advanced player, links below on how to jam with this, and if you're 2 people, you can have one person do the beginner and the other person do the jam, and you've created a blues jam. Alright, you're only going to need 3 chords. You're going to need a G7, you're going to need a C7, and you're going to need a D7. Now the graphic of the D7 is a bar chord, but I'm going to keep this super easy, beginner mode, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to take our middle finger, 2nd fret of the G string, play the C open, 2nd fret of our E string, A string open. And this works as a D7 as well. Now, I think this D7 sounds better, so if you can get the bar, feel free to do it, but that's your choice. This is geared towards beginners. Alright. We're not going to think too much about the rhythm because it's more about the structure. So we're going to go with Old Faithful, my favorite strum pattern when learning a new concept. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down. So take a couple seconds to get that on your G chord. Now, that strum pattern happens 1 time for each measure, 1 time for each bar. Your first 4 bars are going to be G7. So you do that strum pattern 4 times on your G7. Okay? So that's your first 4 bars. And I like to break this blues down into 3 sections of 4 bars. Your first 4 bars, which is all that 1 chord, and then your second 4 bars, and the last 4 bars, which is the turnaround. Your second 4 bars, what you're going to do is do 2 strum patterns on C7, and then 2 on G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now the last bars, your turnaround, 9, 10, 11, and 12, you're going to do 1 on D7, 1 on C7, 1 on G7, and then 1 back to D7. So you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and put all that together and you have your 12-bar loop. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change to C7. Here we go. 1, 2, back to G7. 3, 4. Here comes the turnaround to the D. 1, C7, 2, G7, 3, and then back to the D7. Alright, this time without counting. so what I was doing at the end there, and I know this is a beginner video, I just took a solo in the key of G, and all I did was a concept called jamming in G with focusing on the root notes. Link below, after you get the Strummer version, if you're more advanced and you want to learn how to do all those licks, there's going to be a link in the first comment on YouTube, alright? So that way, you are able to get this bass down and jam. Now again, if you have two friends, the idea is that you combine those videos. One of you does the strumming, and the other does the riffing, alright? And you have a blues solo or a blues jam, okay? TenThumbsPro.com, subscribe and learn. New ukulele every single Monday and Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, guitar on Monday. Every other Friday we do lessons for Spanish music, both Spanish and English. All kinds of other fun stuff. T-shirts, go ahead and grab your t-shirt, represent, let the world know where you're learning from. Skype lessons 101 too if you want to get deeper into this blues stuff or the ukulele in general, okay? Alright everybody, have a lovely day. Remember, become a Patreon too. Dollar Creation, Caps Lows Dharma, PDF with every single lesson, okay? Take care of yourselves, rock and roll, love, peace, and chicken grease, because it's all bluesy, folks! Alright everybody, so there it was, the blues in G. Happy to bring it to you. Like I said, it was going to be easy, it's going to be painless. Happy to have you strumming through it. It's a lot of fun. Now go grab a friend that's a little more advanced, or if you're the advanced friend, go grab a beginner friend and teach them, and go ahead and rock out some blues in G, okay? Love, peace, and chicken grease. Take care of yourself.